There's the blues. I heard Scott Henderson say something one time where he said that when you play fast, it's like saying, this is what I can do. When you play slow, it's like saying, this is who I am. And yeah, that always stuck with me, and it just made so much sense because it's so true. If you slow your playing down or you slow somebody's playing down, it's like, yeah, that's who they are. If you play some fast stuff, you're definitely showing what you can do. You know, it just makes a lot of sense. When I play with my fingers, I have to play slower because, you know, I'm not fast with my fingers. I'm not even really fast with a pick, to be honest with you, but I just, you know, it's just easier. Most of the time I lose my pick, so, you know, I play with my fingers. You get a little bit more attack with the pick, yeah. Playing with a pick just makes you kind of want to go faster for some reason. So, but when I'm with my fingers, I have to slow it down. So let's talk about that, playing slower and kind of thinking about chords and playing over chords. So back to the A minor, because A minor is so useful. So if we think about A, the key of A, and we play A minor, which is similar to A pentatonic, you got three notes. You got A, you got C, and you got E. So you got A, C, and E. C being the flat third. Because if you were to play A major, you'd have I guess a C sharp, but if you flatten that to C, you get your minor chord, your minor arpeggio. So let's look at the different ways we could play that. We could play that A, C, E, or we could play the C, E, A. Okay, or we could play it E, A, C. Okay, so that's three different ways. Okay, now let's move around the neck a little bit and see where we could play those things. Okay, now I could play the regular arpeggio, the 1, the flat third, and the 5. So that's three different ways I played the same thing. I know some guys are like, hey, slow it down, what are you playing? But you can kind of freeze this on YouTube and just kind of back it up a little bit. So I'm just giving you the ideas, so then you could go, you know, further with you could take it where you want to take it, okay? So there we go, A, C, E, A, C, E, A, C, E. So those three different positions. Now if I just go, but if I take this first finger, and instead of playing that E there, if I move this finger up, I can kind of get more of like a little melodic thing. Because I need to move this finger over so that I can just kind of roll to the next string. So that sounds more kind of classical, right? So now if I bring it back up, and now, what happens if I stop right there? That looks like an F major 7 chord a little bit, that shape. you that have been playing with, these major 7 chords. So that's F major 7. Now, I don't really care about the theory so much. I'm just kind of learning shapes and how they relate, okay? So that sounds cool. And what if I put a open E, which is the 5th of that A minor? It just sounds neat. I don't know. There it is again. Kind of a classical. So we could extend that further, and let's just say, so that's the arpeggio where we're just playing the A, the E, and the A, C, E. But what about this one? What about the one where we played the C, E, A? What other places around the neck could we play that? So we got C, what did I say? C, E, A. Yeah, so C, and then E, and then where's A? Okay, that's one way to do it. What's another place? Nope, that's not the same one. So C, let's find C again. So that right there, that C kind of chord, we could tell that's in A. Those two things kind of relate. Why? Because, and then when you could still play those two, those high notes, the C, the E and the A. So you could go. So that's just kind of like, trying to find how things kind of relate. Again, I'm not really using theory to necessarily create music. I guess I am kind of, but so just staying on that motif. Let's play a loop, because I think a loop will help us to understand what's happening. Okay, so we're playing A minor, and we're going to play those notes. So E, C, I'm sorry, A, C, E. I'm doing this in real time, so I'm not, Okay, that sounds cool, but I just had an idea. When we play that third inversion where we're going from the E to the A, if you bend this C note, this semitone, you get something like I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's like I'm not going up a half step. I'm not going up a whole step. It's just like a semitone. It's something you can kind of only do on the guitar, kind of. So if I take that groove that I had, oops, got to loop it again because apparently I stopped it. So we can play it here. That's another way we could play the E, A, C. So let's combine some of these. So you hear that in blues a lot. You hear the fifth, the root, and the third kind of thing. So there I'm kind of adding some bends. I pull a hammer on. I hammer on, pull off, and bend up at the same time. That's what gives you that kind of bluesy sound, you know, like the kind of funky. Okay, let's take that just a little bit further. So we did the. So if we can go, here's another way we could play it. So that A minor shape that we're kind of used to playing right here, we could play the fifth, the root, and the third. Here I'm sliding up to the E. Okay, kind of getting off base as I normally do. So let me try to reel it back in. So we're talking about A minor, how to play an A minor arpeggio, which is A, C, E. Okay, so. And then we practice walking that back up. Okay. And instead of going to here, we played it there. Why did I do that? Because that's a shape that you can use. Yeah, what did I do there? I played the fifth in the root of this A minor, because this is an A minor, even though it's F major 7, because all these notes. Oops, sorry. If you land on F, it's not going to be a A minor. So. And then diminish. Anyway, jumping around here. Yeah. I don't know how good this YouTube channel is going to go, because I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing. So we talked about A minor, and then we talked about different ways to play it. And what else? Let's see. If you're playing A minor, what can you do? If you drop that minor third down, you'll be at a 9. So you could play a minor 7 and that's interesting. That's playing that C, but then also adding a 9. That's a weird. Let's see. So. Major 7. So here's that 9 again. Yeah, I guess. So if you play an A flat, let's see. And that E major. Yeah. There's the blues. Yeah, there's that fifth root third. Yeah, okay, so kind of drifting here a little bit, but I think you guys kind of get a little bit what I'm saying. Maybe don't get what I'm saying because I'm not being very clear about it, and it's not like I'm showing diagrams on the screen about this A minor stuff. Mainly I'm just really just talking about just picking up your guitar, playing the scale, playing the notes, and finding those other notes on the guitar. I mean, I know everybody wants to tell you how. I mean, really, like, this is not like a beginner like class. I mean, you probably already know something about guitar. If you don't know anything about guitar, there's a lot of videos out there to help get the little beginning stuff together. But I'm just kind of tying some of the dots, you know, the way I think about it or don't think about it. But it's based off of pentatonic, you know, blues or minor type scales. Anyway, hope you got something from this. And yeah, I'll try to be a little bit more coherent next time in what we're talking about. Peace.